The pigs running around the yard and digging up the ground. Chicks chirps, chickens cluck. It feels like we are living on a farm. In the last episode, we met new friends and spent an amazing day on the backwoods of Samal Island. We went to the beach early to give Kuya Osman a bottle of Coca-Cola and to thank him again for the beautiful seashells.
Thank you so much.
On the way back, we spotted an unusual purple chili by the roadside. It's edible, but more often, it's just planted for beauty. Boris and I go to Davao to the immigration office to find out more about his visa. It turns out that when he entered the Philippines, he got a little stamp in his passport. It indicated the date of the visa renewal. It was a pleasant surprise for us that the Philippines gave him 1 year free stay because he entered the country with me. We decided to go to the nearest mall to buy a few more things for the house. On the way, we stopped to admire some beautiful vases. There are also the usual ceramic pots.
Я увидел на дереве такие какие-то фрукты или ягоды, что это, похоже на каламанси. Я говорю, о, каламанси. Она говорит, нет, не трогай, отравишься. Ядовитые.
I read that this is a tassel-shaped ficus, or Indian fig. In India, it is grown as an edible plant. This fig is pollinated by only one kind of wasp, which lays its larvae in the fruit, so the fruit has to be eaten carefully. Maybe that's why Filipinos tell their children that this fruit is poisonous. We've come to the mall. I love books. I learned to speak English mostly through novels and English movies without subtitles. Although here, children are taught English in school from an early age. Boria was drawn to a book about building in the Philippines. We dream of building our own house in the future too. We will have to learn about local conditions and technology.
Даже есть холоблок.
I showed Boria these notebooks stitched with yarn. I told him that after the school year was over, I collect unused pages from my old notebooks and turn them into one notebook for the following year.
So you don't need buy new.
We bought some plant pots. I want to plant the seeds we brought back from Russia in them. I love shops that sell household items. I like to look at pots, pans, knives, and kitchen utensils. Before we went home, we went to an outdoor cafe. There, a new surprise awaited him. Boria looked at the food and I said we'd pay around 150 pesos for everything.
И когда я хотел расплатиться, мне сказали, что после еды. А сколько платить? Потому что нет ни ценников, ни меню, ничего. Я попытался поспорить с Дарлиной. Она говорит, что здесь так принято.
We are going back to Samal Island. We heard that they're going to build a bridge. It will make it easier to get to and from Davao. But we wondered what would happen to these passenger ferries and barges. What would happen to the people who work here? In the evening, we went to the beach near the ferry station. From here, you can see the silhouette of Mount Apo. It is the highest mountain in the Philippines. Ferries come and go.
Nice.
even heavy trucks are loaded into this small ferry. Next to the shore are the barges. In the old days, they used to float majestically too, but now they're just rotting away. There are a lot of big starfish here. Some people take them out of the water and leave them on the shore. We put the starfish back in the water and enjoy a swim. The water is so warm, you don't want to get out of it. The average water temperature here is 29 degrees. And throughout the year, it doesn't drop below 27 degrees. We didn't go home until it got dark. On the way, we stopped at a barbecue stand. It smells delicious, so we decided to buy some. I am cleaning the edible shells we found in the ocean. Turns out, Boris pulled a cone snail from the bottom. It has a poisonous harpoon-shaped tooth that it stabs into its prey's body. The venom of some species of cone snail is absolutely fatal. Death occurs very quickly within 5 minutes. More than a dozen divers around the world die each year while trying to lift a beautiful cone from the bottom.
А Дарлин вон берет его в руки, говорит, что ты так боишься? You know this venom?
I know.
It turns out that avoiding the danger is very easy. You have to grab the snail by the blunt end of the shell on the opposite side from the head. We boiled the shells in minutes. Our favorite is the spider clam or saang. Its meat is slightly chewy, flavorful, and juicy.
Не стали ее варить. Красивая, интересная ракушка.
A new day has dawned. We're still amazed by the greenery. We are very blessed with a beautiful nature and a wonderful climate. The banana fruits are so heavy that their trees are bent over. On the side of the road, they sell colorful fish for an aquarium. The price ranges from 5 pesos to 50, depending on size. The durian season begins. Davao is known as the durian capital of the Philippines. Most of the durians in Davao are from the Calinan and Turil districts. Many people don't like the smell of durian. It has been compared to rotten onions, sewage, or dirty socks. This is why durian is banned in most hotels and public transport. Today is Boris and Mama's first taste of this famous king of fruits. The smell is distinct, but we don't think it smells bad.
Professional.
The seller opened the durian and showed us the edible pulp.
Very nice. Yeah.
Boria can't wait to get home to taste it.
это считается королем фруктов, потому что здесь такое огромное количество витаминов, микроэлементов и содержится даже фосфор, что ни в одном фрукте нет такого изобилия.
Ну, вкусно. И запаха я не чувствую такого, как говорят.
Да, действительно сложно с чем-то сравнить из фруктов, которые есть в России. Очень приятный вкус. Дарлин говорит, что нельзя есть слишком много дурианов, потому что ты будешь чувствовать внутри тела жар. Ну и еще говорят, что дурианы являются афродизиаком. Yes?
What?
После поедания дуриана остается вот такая куча отходов, которые несъедобны. Вот это кожура толстая, семена большие, довольно крупные. Вот. А сама мякоть, вот она находится вот в таких ячейках, отсеках.
In the evening, we made jam from bananas and leftover durian. It turned out very tasty, especially with Mom's scones. I started gardening. We have some sprouted avocado seeds, and we decided to plant them. In the next episode,
Ну, животное, у нас первое животное завелось
Убивать ее
безобидное.
не надо, я говорю, поймай и выкинь в дырку.
А так она зайдет в эту же дырку, куда она заходила уже несколько раз.